Yo, what's up guys, Daniel here. Today I'm bringing you a little video. I'm going to be showing you my entire setup along with the living room. It's going to be kind of like an apartment tour, only I'm not going to go into my roommate's room or the bathrooms because you really don't need to see that. It's just a normal bathroom. But I'm going to go over the areas I game in, the areas I usually spend my time, and let you guys know how it is. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Give me just a moment to switch camera angles. So here we have my desk. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can see each monitor. This is an Asus monitor. It's about 24 inches, 1080p. All of my monitors are 1080p. With this being an Asus laptop, and I'll put a link in the description to the model number for each of these objects. Gaming laptop, gaming monitor, both Asus, regular shitty Acer monitor, but 1080p, so it's actually not bad. I didn't pay for it, so. And then we have another Asus monitor right there. From here we have my keyboard. This is a Logitech G710 Plus. It is mechanical. It has MX Brown switches, and it does feature backlighting. You can toggle backlighting for the rest of the keys, and then WASD and arrows separately. It's a very nice keyboard. I do like it a lot, and it does have custom keys. You can set them for macros or whatever you want. Like I think I have that set to open my computer just by pressing that button. Pretty nice. Let's go ahead and move on. We have my HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition right there. I can tap to record. Screw it, why not? I just push that down. It pulls up Hauppauge gaming software for recording. And as you can see, it is actively recording my PlayStation 4's home screen. And so you can see it's now green lit. And then if I want to stop recording, just press right there and it stops. Pretty nice. Next we have my gaming mouse. This is a Razer Taipan. I do like the mouse a lot. I feel that these buttons were kind of awkwardly placed. I feel like only very few people would have good flexibility to reach that. Besides that, I like the mouse a lot. I have a random dime. I then have my camera stand. This is what the stand was on when I was first recording. I had to take it off of there. That was when I was doing that whole switch angles thing. Let's move that out of the way so you guys can see the mic that I use. This is a blue Snowball microphone. I do plan on buying a blue Nessie soon. I might order it tonight. I have to see exactly how much money I have left over. Next we have little Android guy. Yeah, I just couldn't resist buying one of those. I love it. Love having it. I'm a big Android fan, so. Then we have my new Asus monitor. I just did an unboxing of this the other day. This is what the PlayStation's home screen looks like on it. And I'll be doing some videos of this monitor itself soon. I will also be doing videos on the keyboard and mouse that I have. Separate videos for each one just so I can go over everything with you guys. Those will be on my tech channel. I also have my PlayStation 4 controller. Light's currently lit up blue because I'm just at the home screen. I love the controller. Here's my phone. This is my daily driver. I do have another phone lying around, and I'm probably going to get some more soon. But my HTC One is my main phone. It is running stock Android. It's not Google Play Edition. It's actually a ROM based off the Nexus 5's ROM, where it actually has the Android Experience Launcher. So I can actually say, "Okay, Google." And then I can say whatever I would want to actually search for something. Let's close out of that. Very nice functionality. Next we have on my desk is my NVIDIA Shield. Yes, I did buy one of these. Yes, I do love having one. No, I don't have a PC at the moment that can do the game streaming, which is obviously, you know, one of the biggest features. But as soon as I get one of those, that's going to make this purchase even better. Especially now that they have console mode. I'm hoping that someone figures out a way to connect PlayStation 4 controllers to this. I would love to be able to play all of my games on our big TV out there for my PC when I get my desktop, just by having this sitting out there and then grabbing a PS4 controller, since we already have PS4 controllers out there. Speaking of PS4, There's my PlayStation 4. On top of that is my Vita and the PlayStation camera. As you can see, I kind of got the whole PlayStation family sitting right here as far as the new consoles go. I might actually be picking up a PlayStation 3. And you might be asking, I have a PS4, why would I do that? Well, for one, I own Last of Us on PlayStation 3. Two, with PlayStation Plus, I'm getting $60 to $70 worth of games for PlayStation 3 a month. And, you know, there's a lot of great games, and I love playing them. And even when the PlayStation 4 starts getting more and more games, there's always going to be those good games on PlayStation 3 that you just can't skip out on. I have a 360 for those exclusives, but you got to have all of them. And I'm trying to eventually own one of every console. You'll notice I have a Wii U, I have a Nintendo 64. I'm going to be buying everything else that I can get my hands on. Let's go ahead and go through the drawers. I have my Gunnar Optics glasses, not in the case for some reason right now. Allergy pills, gamer grips, Leap Motion. I'm going to be doing some videos on that on my tech channel. If you guys have seen the Leap Motion, it's really cool. It's kind of like the Kinect, except it sits at your desk, and you can do motion stuff in front of it just by like waving your hand. It's very accurate. It's very cool. I love having it. I just don't have it hooked up right now because I'm utilizing all of my USB ports and I'm too lazy to hook up my USB hub. Right here is an external hard drive along with the PlayStation microphone that came with the PlayStation 4. Let's go ahead and get that in focus. Yeah. Down here we have cords, change, and a shot glass. This is just kind of a random drawer I toss stuff in. And then down here we got paper towels for the dust. My room gets really dusty. Probably, you know, the electronics don't help. So I constantly find myself wiping off my desk. Like if you look right here, there's some dust that I'm going to be wiping down after this video. I also have some discs and some more discs and a calculator. Under my desk is actually quite important. For one, I don't know why this is here. What this is it lets you mount a phone to a tripod, so I could put my phone on this and then do some recording with that, which I actually do use. That was what I recorded my unboxing video for my monitor with, because I didn't have the camera I'm using right now, which is a T5i. I didn't have that with me. It's not my camera. I'm borrowing it. The person that owns it doesn't ever use it. I don't know why they bought it, but I get to use it, so I don't care. Messy cables. I'll show you guys that in a second. And then that little box right there is a Miracle Worker. That is what allows me to record PlayStation 4. So, I love it. I love being able to bring you guys, you know, high quality PlayStation 4 gameplay. Let's go ahead and move on to the next drawer. This is where I have tools, batteries, and my USB hub, and then a keyboard keycap puller. Down here is nothing. On the keyboard pullout, I have a pen and then the PlayStation Vita case. And that's really about it for this area. I have my chair and my wool coat. But yeah, that's it. Here's what it looks like from a distance once it gets in focus. Yeah, you guys get the point. Next up, let's just go right here next to my desk. I have some of my loot crates and some of the stuff that came with it. High school diploma. This is really cool right here. So if you guys have seen the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag poster that came with pre-orders at GameStop, this is essentially that. Only this is much higher quality. This is a limited edition thing. And by limited edition, I mean I was number... You can't really see it, but I was number 31,500, so they're not that limited. But they're still really nice. It's much better than having just the poster. I have too many posters as is. Here we go. I got some N64 stuff. Controller for Xbox 360 wired. Use that for PC gaming. Some stickers that came with some loot crates, some loot crate booklets. Down here we have a couple DVDs and the bike lock that got cut when my bike got stolen. Gum. The Microsoft Touch Mouse. This is actually a decent mouse, especially with Windows 8 if you have the gesture set up. But it's terrible for gaming, which is why I don't use it ever. I don't know why I still own it. I'm probably going to give it away or sell it or something. This is where I usually put my drinks. I'm trying not to put drinks on my desk anymore because I don't want to risk getting anything like stained in there. So I usually toss a drink over here. I have Sobe green tea right now. This is a Sprint coffee cup. I don't have Sprint. The reason I have this cup is because my job involves working for Sprint, not directly. I work at a call center. It's a vendor site. And yeah, here we go. I got some airsoft bullets for my airsoft gun. Some tape, cards, and these are the stands for the Wii U. For vertical. I don't use them because of how everything is set up, which you'll see in a moment in the living room. And then I got some steelbooks. I love steelbooks. They are like my favorite thing ever. I love having as much of them as I can. I try to buy every game that has a steelbook option with it if I have the money. Nowadays, I can pretty much do that whenever I want to buy a game. It used to be that I was a little more limited since while I worked at GameStop, I only worked like 4 hours a week at most. That kind of limits you on money, if you didn't know. Random junk there, and a bunch of books, and Banjo-Kazooie. Right here we got my monitor box for my newest monitor. Nothing special there. Circuit breaker. Closet, not gonna go through that because it's a big mess of random shit. As you can see, my floor's kind of dirty. I know I need to vacuum. I'm just lazy. This is a special day off. Well, not special, it's an extra day off. I try to take advantage of extra days off by doing anything that doesn't feel like work. Yeah, here we go. This is where I record a lot of my videos. If you guys have seen the like shitty white blanket thing, that's just because this is a glass desk, and I would rather record on white than glass because it looks better. I got the camera case for this camera I'm recording with, along with the accessories to go with it. But anytime I record videos, I try to do it on this just because it gives you guys a better looking surface. Here is Robot Turtles. This is a game I've already unsealed, but I haven't actually like opened and actually gone through yet, just because I want to show you guys what this is all about. This is actually a board game that is designed for kids. It is designed for teaching them the fundamentals of programming. I loved the idea. I wanted this to be something that came to market, so I backed it on Kickstarter. I got a copy. It's very nice. At least the packaging is. We'll see how it is when I open it. Next up, we have, on top of my mini fridge, I have Control-Alt-Delete cups, sunglasses. These actually clip onto, they clip on magnetically on my current glasses. Let me take them off and you guys can actually see. So they just go like that. They attach magnetically right there. I don't use them very often, even during the summer, because I don't find myself needing sunglasses that bad. I do plan on getting new glasses that won't have the magnets for one reason and one reason only. Google Glass. Can't have magnets in Google Glass, and I really want glass. Like, honestly, if they had prescription frames out now, I'd be applying to get a developer, or the Explorer edition. They're no longer just developer ones. Yeah, a bunch of random stuff on there, though. Down here, this charger is actually for a laptop bag I have that is too big for my laptop, but when I buy an Ultrabook or Chromebook, it's going to be perfect because it has a built-in battery, so it'll be perfect for things like school. In my mini fridge, I don't have a lot. I have a Gatorade and an energy drink back there. That's it. Nothing in the freezer. Pretty empty right now. PlayStation Plus button. This is my bed. It has some boxes on it and a bag right now. I've been cleaning my room and I just didn't really have another place to put those at the moment. Trying to figure out a spot. Back here, this is, messy cords, don't care. This would be the USB cable for my phone that goes on that nightstand. Currently I have the controllers there. I'm trying to just figure out a better spot for them. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, and the reasoning that I bought this monitor, wasn't actually because I needed another monitor or because of the nice response time or anything. It's because of the 2 HDMI ports. What I tend to do a lot at night when I'm going to bed is watch something like Netflix. And it's much easier for me to use my phone as the controller than anything else. And so I have a Chromecast and a PlayStation 4 hooked up to this thing. It's very nice. I can just move the Android guy out of the way, turn the monitor around, tilt it down a bit, and as you can see from my bed, I can see it pretty well, and it works perfectly. Let's go ahead and put that in place real fast. But yeah, and for those that don't have a Chromecast or don't know if it's worth it, if you don't have a smart TV, yes, it's worth it. If you do have a smart TV, but you do things like listening to Google Play All Access or Google Video, movies, whatever, yes, it's worth it right there. Those two things, it's only 35 bucks, honestly. It's worth it. This is my headset. Now these are the Turtle Beach X11s, but if you looked at the box when I bought them, they didn't say X11, although the headsets do if they ever focus. But yeah, these are the X11 headset, but I have the DX11s. What that means is that I have this little box right here. It gives me virtual Dolby surround sound as long as I use optical audio. So I use optical audio to get real surround sound, and then this little box converts it to virtual surround sound for my non-surround sound headset. It actually works pretty good. I've tried out the difference between surround sound on and off. There's actually a button on here for that. You can switch between the two, and it does make a big difference. And so that's why I love having this little box. Now if I get a better headset, which I intend on soon, I'm obviously not going to need it, but yeah, that's pretty much it for my room, guys. Let's go ahead and go out into the living room. That's my roommate's room. I'm not really going to go in there. This is the laundry area. And here we have vacuum. And there is just towels, and I think there's a backpack in there. Kitchen, it's a mess. Especially the sink. I'll get to it later. My roommate's gonna mop, that's why the mop is out here, and wipe some shit down. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. Right here I have a SodaStream. I do love it. I still need to post my review on it, but SodaStream is very nice, especially if you don't mind the taste of like Safeway brand soda, because it tastes a lot like that for the most part, which is not necessarily a bad thing, especially for the price. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the food. In here, I have food and ramen. And over here, I have bread and food and ramen. Now these I use for lunch. I take them to work. They're like 88 cents, but they're pretty filling. I usually go to Carl's Jr. for lunch, but I always leave one there in case I don't have a ride. And then all of our SodaStream flavors. We got a couple of these. They're both almost empty. Kool-Aid flavor. This is one of the best flavors for SodaStream as far as non-regular soda. We also have Cherry Cola and Dr. Pete. Lemon Lime. Fountain Mist, which is actually the Mountain Dew knockoff. And then cranberry, raspberry, I don't know, my roommates. Up here we got Red Robin seasoning, the best seasoning on the planet, along with a couple of other things. Less important than Red Robin seasoning. Next up we have the freezer, and then we'll go into the fridge. So we got these two magnets I got from Loot Crate. They're really cool. Legends Never Die, and it's some controllers. And then Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hell yeah. Let's go and open up the fridge. I guess we'll do the fridge first. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Cheese, food, pizza, fun stuff. Ranch, butter, cream cheese, ketchup and mustard and fun stuff. And in here we have corn dogs and frozen food and pizza. And most importantly, fucking cookie dough ice cream and bacon. That's bacon right there. Bacon. Let's see, we have a deep fryer and some bananas, and that's really it for this kitchen. Let's go ahead and go into the living room. We're gonna start on this side, and then we'll save the TV and posters and stuff for last. So right here, this used to be on my desk, It came with my desk. I just didn't feel the need for it. I don't really need the storage other than to put boxes and shit. And I'd rather have the space for monitors. So I just took it off when I moved the desk into my room. And we just kind of use it for extra storage out here, I guess. Nothing special on there, so we'll just go ahead and skip it. Right here, this is where the fun internet stuff happens. I have the Comcast box, and I have the Asus wireless router. This is a wireless N router. I was going to go with AC, but at the time, I really needed a router because this thing was starting to crap out. It couldn't hold, like it literally couldn't handle more than 2 devices before it would start dramatically slowing down everything. So we needed a new router bad, so I just went with what I had the money for, which was an Asus wireless N. It's a great router, don't get me wrong, but AC would have been a little nicer. Charger for this camera that I'm recording on. Nothing else much here. This box is actually pretty notable. That is my box of cables. I have HDMI cables, VGA cables, DVI cables, audio cables, USB cables, other cables, Ethernet cables, cables of cables, cables made out of cables that are designed to put cables in cables. I have a lot of cables. Yeah, that's about it. Watch Dogs and Luigi's Mansion posters. Right here is a mount for our TV stand. Issue with it was that the screws it came with were too big for the mount screws, not screw holes on our TV. So we couldn't really utilize that. So I didn't want to have just a giant piece of metal sitting behind our TV. I didn't like how it looked, so I said screw it, we'll go just take it off. These are also part of it. I think it allows you to adjust it vertically. I don't know how the hell any of this hooks up, nor do I care. Roommate's van's chair. Bunch of junk that still needs to get out of here. Couch, chair. These are my keys. I have them on a PlayStation lanyard, which is awesome. Right here we have my Wii U controller and charging stand, along with what's its name? Yeah, an Iron Man 3 character tin. I totally forgot its wow, I forgot the name of that superhero. I'm bad at this. Whatever. Binder right there. I use that for notes I'm working on. I'm starting the conceptualization phase for a couple of games, and then me and my roommate are going to work on getting that made up, and so put the notes in that. Coffee table. I just had some corn dogs, and then I'm like, you know what, screw it, I should make a setup video. So I didn't even clean that up yet. I'm probably going to use one of the bathroom sinks to clean it up and then just get that straight into the dishwasher so I stop getting shit piled up out here. And then I'll clean that up later. Whatever, screw the kitchen. Gatorade, Comcast remote, Fun TV remote. Speaking of Fun TV, let's take a look at our TV. So, first the TV stand. That's my roommate's computer. There's a laptop and keyboard on it. The laptop is being utilized for essentially a wireless adapter because he doesn't have one. So he has the 2 Ethernet ports between the devices connected. But then we have his Xbox, his PlayStation 4, my Wii U, our Comcast box, and then our TV. This is a 50-inch 1080p 240 hertz 3D smart TV by Vizio. This is an amazing TV. Sorry about that. I had to pause the video for a second because the SD card actually ran out of space. There was some extra stuff on there that I forgot to delete, so I got that deleted. Let's go ahead and get back into it. I do love this TV. I already went over specs, but it's about $800, not on sale. If you can find this thing on sale, you're getting an insane deal, because an equivalent TV from a company like Samsung or Panasonic, do they still make TVs? I don't. One of the other companies that makes fucking overpriced TVs. This would cost way more. This is a beautiful build quality TV and everything. Let's go ahead and go over it. I have the Wii U sensor bar right here. Let's move that out of the way. But yeah, everything just feels nice. And take a look over here. You have, it's nice and thin. Let's compare it to the PlayStation 4's hard drive. Well, it is thicker, obviously. It's by no means a thick TV. It has quite the ports. It has HDMI times 4. It has component. It has USB times 2. I think it even has an Ethernet port for wired internet capabilities if that's something you want. All in all, though, it's an amazing TV for the price. I highly recommend it. And the controller, or the remote, has a built-in Netflix button. I know it's hard to see, but that red one in the middle is a Netflix button. Let's see if I can. There we go, Netflix. You can see that logo now, kind of. Not really, but yeah. And it's a 3D TV, if I already mentioned that. If we come down here, also I wanted you guys to see my Ouya. But right here, we have all of our controllers, and then the passive 3D glasses. So it's passive, which is really nice because it doesn't mess with your eyes as much as active does, and the glasses are a lot cheaper. It comes with 8 out of the box. And I'll have the model number and everything in the description later on. And then we have a bunch of games right there, and a couple movies. And last but not least is the poster wall. And we have lots and lots of posters. I got all of these from GameStop. I used to work there. And I also have an infamous Second Son poster, which I'm so excited for this game. Comes out in March, and I just can't wait. That game, along with Destiny, Titanfall, Watch Dogs, and The Division are all of my top games that I really want to play for next year. I'll actually be making a video with my most anticipated games of 2014, along with my games of the year for 2013. A couple very obvious ones, and along with a couple surprises you might not have expected. But yeah, that's that area. Let's go ahead and get back into my room one last time. We'll do a little look over, see if there's anything I missed. Oh, yes, there is. If we go up here, I have a window seal full of boxes. So I have my NVIDIA Shield, HTC One, Nexus 4, Raphael pop figure, which came with one of my loot crates, smartwatch, Leap, Chromecast, my hard drive that is now on my PlayStation 4, charging stand, and all that. By the way, I do have a red Pebble smartwatch, and I love it. Love my smartwatch. If you guys are interested, I'll be doing some overviews of that on my tech channel, so check out the link in the description. Along with that would be where you'd find out about the keyboard that I have. I'll place that there, and the mouse, and probably some other stuff. So if you guys want to see more about the tech specifically that I have, that's where you'll go. This will be where you go for games, gameplay, game reviews, all that. A lot of stuff planned for 2014. If you guys haven't seen the video already for my plans for 2014 on YouTube, it's kind of going to be, that video is a mix of, in general, New Year's resolutions and YouTube specific ones. So yeah, check that out as well. That'll be annotated both on screen, probably right about there-ish in the middle. And if you're watching on like an iPod or something, then I will just go ahead and throw it in the description for you. I do thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed checking out my setup, leave a like. Let me know what your favorite part of my setup was in the comments as well. If you loved the 4 monitors, if you are interested in the PS4 a little more, or the Shield, if you want to know about my TV, I'm going to do a review on that one as well. So just let me know what you guys want to see as far as stuff about my setup. If you guys have any questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer. Now, I won't be responding with my YouTube channel. That's one thing I did want to mention. Because of the YouTube comment system and how I have a page hooked up to my Google Plus, or to my YouTube, a Google Plus page, which is what they originally wanted for YouTubers. But because I have that, I can't comment on my own videos. Well, I can comment, I can't reply. Don't ask me why I can't reply to videos, or to comments. How it's set up is really weird. If I post a comment, I can reply to my comment, and any comment that is posted as a reply to my original comment. But if you post a comment on my video, I can't do it. So I'll just post from my Daniel Logan Google Plus account. For whatever fucking reason, Google fucked that up. But yeah, no more ranting. That's gonna be, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.